Hi, you guys. Today I'm filming a podcast and we're in public. I've never before tried. What are these called? I don't know. It says that it's a functional beverage. It has a bunch of things that I can't really pronounce, to be honest. But honestly, everything just perfectly aligns how it's supposed to in my life, and I feel like this is also an example of that because my sister was the one who brought me to this non-alcoholic beverage store yesterday, and we found some fun little drinks that are non-alcoholic. So I'll let you guys know how this one is. Taste-wise, I don't even know how to describe it, but if there are any effects by the time I'm done drinking it. But yeah, today's episode is basically just on how your consciousness and your intentions and your awareness can shape your reality. Yeah, just really how like the words that you say can shift or change how you think and your mindset. And I feel like your mindset is everything. It can really affect everything. It's like the most important thing. I feel like I really had to take some time away and just do some shadow work and some inner work and just really get to the root of why I was feeling the ways that I was feeling and just allow myself to believe in more and overall just like heal my mentality. And I feel like now everything that I want wants me more, and it's actually insane how your mindset can do that kind of thing. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit and let you guys have some insight on, I don't know, I guess how I did it and how you can do it too. I just want everybody to feel good and believe in themselves, because really believing is knowing. The second that you believe that you can do something, you have the ability to achieve it. And that's really where the most important part stems from, in my opinion, when it comes to doing things that you want to do, or even just having things in life that you've always wanted to have. It's not as out of reach as people assume, or how society plays it out to be. If you want $1 million, it's not that hard. I mean, that sounds a little insane because you obviously have to put hard work in to do amazing things and to achieve amazing things. That's not saying that you can just think like, oh, I have $1 million and you're gonna get $1 million. Obviously, along with having a good mindset comes hard work and just really like putting the work in for what you want. But putting the work in becomes that much easier when you actually believe in yourself and when there's no doubt in your mind that you can do it, because you can, and you just have to believe in yourself. Really, you honestly have to align yourself with the frequency of whoever you want to be, because they already exist. And this goes back to just being conscious. Everything that you say it with intention, because everything that you say has so much to do with what actually happens. Your subconscious mind controls so much of what goes on in your life, and speaking negatively about yourself or doubting yourself can truly affect the opportunities and the things that you want, because if you don't believe it, then why would it ever work out if you think it's like impossible, you know? Nothing is impossible and nothing is that far out of reach, especially if you work on aligning yourself with the frequency of who you want to become. They already exist. It's possible, I'm telling you. If you have a dream, or if you don't like who you are at the moment and you want to be different, you want to just do different things, or if you've just always seen your dream life and you feel like you're not there, whoever your dream person is, not person, whoever your dream self is already exists because you can imagine them, right? So it's not like it's impossible. They're already out there. You just have to align yourself with the frequency of being that person. And I feel like slowly each and every day I am. And it's kind of crazy how things just like all of a sudden start working out for you when you put the work in and when you try and, align yourself with that person. And I want to talk too about like some of the shadow work that I've done and some of the inner work that I've done. I have always known since I got out of a bad situation that I was in that I had been repressing some things and trying to push some stuff off. And that works temporarily, but it's not the end goal. We want to fully heal and transform and transcend into just like this peaceful place where you can just trust and you don't have to worry or stress because you know that everything is going to be okay and everything's going to work out in your favor. And I feel like when you are that like fully healed version of yourself, that is truly when you can let go and just trust in the universe that things will come your way, and things do as well. But yeah, I had to do a lot of shadow work and just kind of going over those things that I was suppressing for so long and just pushing down because it was obviously not fun to think about or whatever the case was. But once you finally like answer some of those questions and you can do like some guided shadow work meditations that you can find on YouTube or just search up and learn about it. And it was honestly like a very transformative part of my process in getting where I am now. And yeah, if you think that there's anything that's potentially holding you back or anything that's making you angry towards the world or angry towards yourself or judgmental or just, any parts of yourself that you may not like, take a step back and just be like, is there a reason behind this? And often it's something that you don't want to admit, right? And that's why you kind of have to do like that shadow work to like pull that out of yourself almost and discard of it entirely. I feel like most of us may have heard this before, but I heard somebody say not too long ago, Delulu the Salulu. And honestly, I couldn't agree more. It seems a little bit crazy to just think, okay, yeah, just be completely delusional and you just pretend that everything will work out, it will work out. And kind of how I said before, obviously that's not entirely the case and you do have to put work in to get the things that you want. But if you can be delusional about believing that you can achieve those things, that's really how you can get to that point of aligning yourself with your highest frequency. Delusion. Literally delusion. Like, fully just be delusional because Delulu the Salulu. Period. Damn. I can't lie, I just got a really dirty look. Or maybe it wasn't a dirty look and he was just looking, but honestly, I can't tell. If a man is looking, it's a dirty look. Why are you looking? Well, honestly, I'm in public, so I can't really say much, but still, mind your business. I know that there's a lot. I know you guys can hear that music. Hopefully you can't because I'm gonna try and edit it out and just make this audio sound better, but obviously since I'm in public, there are a lot of background noises, some peaceful like the birds, some not so peaceful. You guys, I'm connected as what can I say? But honestly, yeah. I don't know if you guys can probably tell even if you go back and watch like my first episode or some of, my earlier episodes that the person who started podcasting is not the same person who is doing it now. And that makes me so happy because I feel like I've genuinely put in the work and I deserve this. You know, it's been a long time coming, and I feel like the reason I started podcasting too was kind of to be able to talk about some of the things that I was suppressing, or just things that I had on my mind in general. And now I feel like I want to be able to like help other people do it too. You know, that was always my intention, was to help other people. It's just I'm happy now that I can be a little bit more positive doing it, and yeah, just like I feel very much aligned. I feel very much at peace. I feel like probably a lot of us can relate to this, but I've always been my biggest hater and just like the person to criticize myself the most. It's kind of like how you'll see a picture of yourself and you'll hate it, and all your friends will be like, no, this is the best picture ever, like whatever. But yeah, just like healing that part of myself and being able to really cheer myself on and, you know, tell myself that you are, whoa, plane taking off, hold on. What was I saying? Just tell myself that like you are deserving, you know, and healing myself heals my view on the world and heals people around me, honestly, because it's kind of like the idea of quantum physics and how there are, I don't know if this is like, I'm not a scientist, but like there are atoms that can affect each other from no matter where in the world. I think that's like kind of the idea. Quantum, what is it called? Quantum involvement, quantum English. But yeah, it's just kind of the idea that like how I am feeling could affect like another, someone who's not even here. I guess that's kind of like soul ties too. I don't even know, but it's like being able to heal myself heals, I feel like, so much. And it's like not just me, you know, it's like bigger than me. And that's honestly like so amazing. That's, I think, the best part of all of this. And especially just like when I say I was in my prime, or just like I was the happiest that I was. And, you know, I'm pretty much, like, you know, you learn so much throughout your life that it's hard to compare, like, when I was at my happiest. But I just remember there was a time in my life, and because I was so whole, it like completed everybody else around me too, and it was just everybody's prime, you know, because it was just this like flowing energy off of one another, and that's really just like the most amazing part of this whole thing. It's just that, yeah, like I get to heal myself, but I also get to like watch others prosper and grow with me, and it's just like so beautiful. I've also been having to kind of stop myself from having imposter syndrome in certain places, or just, you know, understand that like I've worked hard to be here, and these are the results of it, and accept that, because sometimes it's hard to accept nice things, especially when, you know, you were in a dark place for a long time and didn't, you know, see the light. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, you know, it's hard to embrace and accept and feel like you deserve nice things. So yeah, that's really just what I've been working on, and I feel like I have been really like owning my space and knowing that wherever I am there for a reason, and it's because I've worked hard to get myself there. And this is pretty cute. And yeah, that's honestly been another, I guess, challenge, but overcoming it has been such an amazing thing. I feel like I can finally be myself and embrace who I am and like embody it and not be scared of that. I mean, I feel like I've totally found myself again or more. than I have before, and I'm just honestly so proud of myself. I can't even lie, I'm so proud of myself. And it's just like such a blessing to be alive, you know? And that's why I think today too, I wanted to bring you guys outside. It's a nice day, and I just wanted, you know, everybody to catch a vibe, honestly. Because hell yeah. Also, like, can't tell if it's the drink making me happy or if it's just like talking to you guys. I keep forgetting that like y'all are not here and I'm talking on my phone, and then people keep looking at me funny. I'm like, what are you looking at me funny for? But I guess still, like, these are modern times, okay? Like, everybody talks to their phone. I think I would recommend this, honestly, but I don't know about this flavor. This flavor is a bit questionable. Oh my gosh, squirrel. I am Snow White. I'm actually Snow White. I'm actually Snow White. And the birds and the bees and the squirrels. Like, I'm really out here with nature, y'all, connecting. Come here. I'm trying to summon the squirrel, you guys. It's insane. Wait. You guys, that was the cutest thing ever. I hope I got him when he was like... If you're in a rut, another thing is working out. Working out has honestly changed my mental health so much and just changed my discipline levels. Like, I mentally am so much stronger than you think, or than I think, and every workout I'm able to push like to a new level and just like discover how strong I am, and it's insane. Because like your body will stop before your mind will, you know, like my body will be like, okay, I can't do another one, and then you can do like 5 more, whatever workout you're doing. So yeah, I would strongly suggest getting in the gym if you are, you know, going through something mentally, because it can bring you a lot of clarity, and it can build up your discipline and your just like mental stability in so many ways. It's unbelievable. And then obviously like the physical effects are amazing as well, but it's always really been just like a mental thing, and also it's nice having like a routine and, you know, everything like that. Yeah, I'm either really smiley because of this or because of y'all, and it could be both, but I don't know, like I don't feel a crazy effect. But also, I've never had like a drink like this before, so ignite the light from within. Yes, please. Well, this is fun. Probably more fun for me than it is for you guys. I wish you guys were here and we could all just have like a nice little picnic. I don't know, just allowing myself to feel deserving of things has changed my whole mentality, and you know, I've really made like an effort to try and lessen my social anxiety as well, and I feel like together that's just been like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. That's been amazing for me. Yeah, because I never even had social anxiety before, and in the last couple of years I feel like I have definitely developed some level of social anxiety where I'm just nervous and like in my head overthinking, and that's when like the worst thoughts come, you know. Oh my god, I actually summoned the bees, you guys. I actually summoned the bees. That was just supposed to be a joke. I didn't actually mean that. No, like I actually summoned them. Like, I think I'm too connected. What was I saying? I don't even remember. I know I was talking about social anxiety, but that bee really distracted me. My thoughts as well. My thoughts have become so positive just when like I'm thinking in my own head to myself, and I feel like we always all do that without even knowing it. I saw a post or on something on the internet the other day that said we speak 40,000 words to ourselves in an hour, or I don't remember what the time was, but I feel like that's so true, and I feel like I'm constantly speaking to myself just in my mind, and I feel like that's your subconscious, you know, and that's like what really shifts everything into reality. And so just making sure that those are like positive, happy thoughts are so important, and I feel like recently they all have been, and I'm just like hyping myself up in my head, and everything has been falling into place. Everything has just been falling into place exactly where it's supposed to. And you know, that's not to say I don't still have problems and things that are annoying, and things that can go wrong, but I honestly am just trusting the universe that when things don't go my way, it's for a reason, and when things do, it's for a reason. And yeah, I just feel extremely happy and deserving of all of the things that I have. And yeah, happy. And you know, like, I prayed for this, so I'm just like so proud of myself. I got kind of tired of being on my stomach, but it's hard for me to talk to you guys if I'm not. I love it here. And by here, I mean Earth. I'm also so proud of myself for talking in public. You guys, y'all have seen how many people are around me, and y'all can't even see the other side, and there's a lot of people. And so yeah, I'm just proud of myself because I've been wanting to, you know, have like a little picnic podcast, if you will, for the longest. And now that the sun is nice, I'm like, fuck it. And it's gone very well. It's gone very well. And I'm not even scared. There's a lot of bugs though. I want to hear your guys's opinions on this topic, and if you've ever had a similar experience where you feel like your mindset has shifted and things in your life around you have also started to shift. I want to get your guys's opinions as well on, you know, topics for podcasts, if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about, or if there's anything that I've said that, you know, you have questions about or want me to expand on. I would appreciate any and all comments. And let me know if you guys liked today's episode, and comment your favorite part or comment something that resonated with you. And these planes are really loud. I'm so sorry. I just love you guys so much, and I hope that you guys had a fabulous day. I hope that you guys enjoyed the sunshine a little bit. And yeah, I guess that's it for today's episode. I love you guys so much. Think happy thoughts. Life is short and life is beautiful. I love you guys. Tea out. Had to pick up the camera again because that man there came up to me literally right after I turned the camera off, and like, I wish I still had the camera on. I can never capture a social interaction. I'm always just the one to be telling stories about it after the fact. But he literally came up to me, and well, he was kind of trying to hit on me, but besides that, he was like, you seem very spiritual. And like, he was like, yeah, I just get that vibe off of you. And I was like, this is so weird because I was just talking about this. Obviously I didn't say that to him because that's none of his business, but I was like, no way. Yeah, so really everything happens for a reason, and I think I am Snow White for real. Anyways, just wanted to tell you guys that, and I wish you could have heard it or watched it. Anyways, tea out.